Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DE Astra version 10th May 2023, version 2. I had to recompile after I found a couple of bugs. There is still one bug in this version, but we'll get to that. But I don't want to be talking about bugs, I want to be talking about the changes I have made to this map. Counter-Strike Global Offensive's map-making era is coming to a close, and I want to finish it up with a bang by releasing and finishing the Astra for real. Before I finish it under the Astra and nothing else in the back like this, I want to make it work and want to make it as bug-free as possible. And doing that, I need to playtest and fill in all the textures and whatnot. But we're getting close. We're getting really close to actually finishing everything up here, wrapping everything up. So I want to touch a little bit on the B-bomb side changes right now, since the map has gone quite unchanged for a long time, and now actually with these couple late playtests I've found like a big glaring issue with the... I thought I fixed this already. God damn. I thought I fixed this already. This is going to be super annoying, and it's probably going to be very not fun. Anyway. Yeah, with the B-bomb side, I found a glaring issue in that structurally, the old edition, or the old version of the B approach for terrorists was super T-sided, and CTs didn't really have a say in the detail of things. Like, counter-terrorists couldn't really take control over B, and terrorists would just like either push banana or elbow, and CTs couldn't really do anything about that. And same went for mid. The last playtest we did, it was super T-sided, and CTs, even though they had good timings, they even still couldn't really set up in a proper way. So let's get to the changes. That was a little bit of a rambly 2-minute, 22-second of an intro. Let's get to the changes. So, terrorists spawn. I had to put the terrorist spawn like way back here. Visually, I would want for the terrorist like spawn on this white square here, which is untextured here still. I want to make a nice mural there. But yeah, these things take time. Yeah, so the T's spawn back facing the back wall, or not facing away from the back wall, and their travel time to this choke point in particular here, it's going to be around 11-ish seconds. And as they peek this corner, the CTs will be set up already. The CT timing is super tight, but they will make it here before the T's peek the corner. So the CTs definitely, and if they want to molly, they can go all out. Bounce a molly off the back wall, if I can do that. Also, I fucked up a little bit the texture quality on this one, but the reflections work a little bit better. It's fine, who am I kidding? So, CT molly. I made sure the grenade clipped this, so it's consistent. The mollies don't get stuck in the things. You can bounce it very, very nicely. But yeah, the banana molly, you can do it every round very consistently off of that, and that will buy CTs a little bit more time. Initially, when designing the whole area, I wanted it to be kind of like Inferno Banana. But the real kicker here is that the thing that really doesn't make it like Inferno Banana is that T's don't have to go there. Yeah, so the elbow is like kind of a thing that kind of breaks the flow. And with these choke points, remember, like the old version, the entrance to banana used to be back here. And you didn't even need to go here to get the B. So banana was like its own contestable area. And with this change, I hope that CTs will find a kind of a second wind to the whole aggression side of things. And now actually like take positioning on the backside. I know this is like kind of risky to push back here, but here is a super strong angle that you can actually hold there. The left side of the fortress main, I also this had a knock-on change in actually making the skylight or the window up there super easy to throw nades through. And with this line up here, You don't even have to like line it up that well, but you can quite easily get the smoke to land somewhere back around the CT back arch. But yeah, that's just, you know, you gotta do it a little bit more delicately. Is that a word? I guess like that. So the left side of Fortress Main is now you have this pillar to play around. This pillar has been in the map from the very first version, and it's just something that I truly love. And right now it has found its true state, as in you can use it to peek the CT barrel back there. You can peek in front, so it creates like this double angle here, and it creates quite a lot of power for the T's. And also you can peek from up here, which I believe is going to be kind of a game changer. So I hope for the T's to actually set up in a way that the players will watch each other's backs. You can jump on this without peeking anything on the arch. It's a very delicate position, but you can do that. And then peek from back here to make sure that there's no one there. And on the other side, the T's can also peek there. They will probably show their gun to this guy over here if he's playing super passive. But then again, this is wide enough, so you can probably double peek this. So there's quite a lot of nuance that goes into the... also, you can double peek it from here. That's probably enough. There's quite a lot of nuance that actually goes into this area from the get-go. Like, it seems very simple, but I hope that players will find it very nuanced. After the CTs, obviously, you know, push in with the faster timings now. They molly the entrance and whatnot. So, but the timings are made so that the CTs will only be able to molly these sorts of positions over here. So it's not like you'll be able to like molly like here and here consistently. On the other hand, you can use this window as a CT to molly in like this, and we'll see what this does. Is the molly too overpowered? Will the molly give or like create you know, will it create enough of a wind or not wind, like space here that the CTs can actually push up into this? And that's going to be very interesting to see. And maybe on later version I will have to balance this out area out with like adding a little bit more like a kind of a hard clear box behind this thing that you can peek from behind. We'll actually see if this balances it out more. It's not intended, and I fixed it. God damn it, I fixed it. But no. Yeah. We'll see how the whole balance of this area goes. But it's definitely, I prefer areas to be CT-sided, because then like T's can always you know, the T's can always brute force their way through choke points. They can always like use utility, use flashes in a creative way to get like that sort of advantage to the area or whatever. And I think Counter-Strike plays better when it's CT-sided inherently. Like if you have a T-sided map, you're just gonna feel powerless as a CT, and it's gonna be this whole mess. And at the end of the day, like rushing gets really old. If you ask me, at least. If you ask Jay will answer probably that rushing is the best thing ever, and he's not gonna stop doing that. Yeah. Also I'm missing texture here. I need to make some sort of a banner. Ooh, I'm missing... Oh, it's inside the wall. Okay. I was like missing... wondering where the other banner is, but it's inside the wall. Okay. The other balancing, I got some feedback that players here would want to have some cover. Thank God the collisions on this model are okay. I was like, you know, it's a danger zone. What's the map? Sirocco. Those models have quite a... Actually, it's not. It's from... Maybe from Backside. Blackside, whatever. Backside is a better map. Yeah. So, we'll see how B plays. I hope that it's going to be more CT-sided, and then that we're going to see Underground getting played in the way that I intended for it to play. So CTs at the start of the round, they also have this new box here. I want to see... Yeah, this is one bangable now. Good. I fixed it, guys. I fixed it. So CTs have this new box that hopefully makes this area way more CT-sided, as they have lots of cover here now. It is wallbangable, but it's like, you know, what is not wallbangable in CS, and more so in Counter-Strike 2. We'll see probably like way more wallbanging. But yeah, so is this wallbangable, I think. Oh no. I think it's fine though. It's a terrorist pushing angle, and they, you know, it's fine to not be wallbangable. Anyway, you'll be probably shooting through the corner here. So yeah, mid dynamic, and the biggest thing that has changed. Nice little error here. The biggest thing that has changed in the middle is that CTs now at the start of the round can lob a smoke under underhand click there, and the smoke will hopefully, let's see, like if you come from here, you can throw that. We'll see if the CTs are able to smoke this comfortably, or is that if there is some sort of a lineup from like here or whatever. That might not be it. Anyway, we'll see if CTs will have the time to smoke that up, but I'm willing to make it even more CT favored, the middle timing, if that is not enough time to set up, since I do want for this to be like the main choke here, since now it's going to create like a little bit more interesting nuance into the middle as this gets smoked, and it splits mid into two. So you have the T side of the mid, and you have the CT side of mid, and short now belongs to CTs more from the middle side of things. So if they are able to lob that smoke there, guess what the CTs can do? They can, with that time and that coverage, they can set up here. They can do a counter boost for what's that worth. We'll see. They can set up in short, hold up close, which didn't really happen in the last game. Like, it was just a kind of a run and gun mess, and it's really hard. It's really hard to get any data from that end. But I hope with these new changes, it's definitely going to be more CT side at the mid as well. So it'll feel like more classic Counter-Strike. Now that's a jump, and the self boost that I removed the barrel from the lower mid, so you have to also jump from here as well. Watch me fail this like 5 times in a row. There we go, second try. It's a little bit harder jump. Yeah, it's doable by all means, but it's like for newer players it might be kind of hard, which promotes boosting into the window position, which I've always thought that, like, I've always had this feeling that this area should be boostable, but I just never played the version that where it wasn't boostable. Also here, thank you for Hexic for showing me this. This is actually probably kind of game breaking as well. We'll see. I don't think it's game breaking, but it like can be abused for quite a lot. Goddamn, I probably should recompile. It's just, you know, it takes a long time, and it's like, you know how detailing is. I also fixed quite a lot of the walls. You can, well, for example, like this, I'm gonna turn the, what is the command? SV draw, sorry, I have the English. Show impacts, isn't it? So there's a bug. There's been quite of a extensive bug in the level, as in like some of the walls are Z fighting. This is a displacement with a model in it. And the texture displacement is Z fighting with a no draw. That's the way to optimize it. It's Z fighting with a no draw, so I had to go and bump the no draw, I mean the displacement a little bit like outside of the no draw, so it's not Z fighting with it. So this is Z fighting with the no draw. Z fighting means that it's on the same plane, so it's like the engine doesn't, it can't decide which texture it wants to show because they're like inside of each other. But here the displacement is like in front of the displacement, and this is how it should work. So I've gone through the map. I've fixed quite a lot of the walls. Now if you shoot at a wall, it should leave a bullet hole, which was a huge oversight in my design, or the visual design, and I've made sure that that's not an issue anymore. For the most part, that is. Yeah, A-bomb site, I don't think there's much to go over. Other than that, it's beautiful. We have this nice haze in the ocean. I should change the what's the texture of the ocean to actually, like, you know, look like water. But I just think that the colors are so sick. Like the turquoise at the horizon is kind of the same color as the turquoise in the sky, and the blue is kind of the sky blue. And then we have the warm orange, which just ties everything together. It's very green. We have quite a lot of green. It's just a mishmash of colors, but everything, all the colors have this like same kind of a tone into them. And there's like a beautiful morning mist, I'd say, here in the level. Also, we got a couple convenience stores. Hookah lounge. What else? Quick Mart. It's also like Quick E-Mart from Simpsons, but whatever. Rest in peace. That's about it. That's all I wanna pinpoint out in this video. We have the bell. You can also, actually, this is unintended, but you can crouch on the shelf. Actually, you can stand on that, but if you jump, you get bounced. And yeah, I want for players to be aware of this window. Nordic told me that it should be like crouchable and like crouch through, whatever. But no, I don't want to make that an entrance. Just imagine there being like a clutch situation and it's like CT getting boosted here and they crouch through and they drop into a smoke and it's like, what? And the T's are just like watching like here and here. And it's like CT just drops from the window. That might be actually kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope that players find the design cool and they find the nuance of rotation, because now, like, you know, to be able to rotate away from B, you gotta get elbow and you gotta get lower mid, and yeah, and with like this smoke here, the lower underground position definitely becomes more valuable for T's, since like CTs can always cut up the rotation from here. And also with this smoke, T's can do it themselves quite easily. They can smoke the gap and get the rotation between like outside B and A main very quickly. So it's we'll see how it plays. I trust myself and my design that it works, but only play this thing will truly tell. Yeah. Also, the whole map is missing. I've made 2 zodiac signs around the level. I need to make 10 more, but I have plans into how to make them. Also, we're in the talks with Manifest in actually how to make like a particle system thing in the sky to show up like all the zodiac signs one at a time. That is actually kind of a cool thing, but that might be something that I'll do after the release. But yeah, I will do all the things that I can solo develop here in the map, and I will publish it, and then if there's something to tweak, something cool to add, I will definitely add it. But yeah, and all the community members from Map Inc., I will be adding your names around the level. And yeah, still, if someone sees this video from Map Inc. and you're part of the community, active part of the community, just DM me, so I'll add your name. Slady. Haha. Supposed to say shady. But yeah, I'll add your names. Alright, that's it for this video. Take care. See you in the playlist. Playlist video coming soon. Subscribe, like the video. Subscribe to the map. Go check it out. Play it. Love you. Take care.